My room at Sahara had the weirdest layout of any room I've ever had in Las Vegas, and I've stayed a few places. I reserved the cheapest room at Sahara, a Blanca King Room, which cost $112.77, and that figure is inclusive of taxes and fees. If you're driving, you'll be happy to know that Sahara is one of the last resorts on the Strip that still offer free parking, a nice change of pace. I rolled up to the hotel front desk late. It was deserted, and check-in was a breeze. On the way up to the room, I noted Sahara's hotel hallways and common areas felt modern, fresh, bright, and I dug the carpet. But the elevator, for lack of a better term, was skinny. It lacked depth. Kinda claustrophobic. Would suck to ride up in a big crew. After busting into the room, I was a little bit confused. The room looked standard, aside from there being a single sink vanity between two giant mirrors. But there wasn't a bathroom. Now, I just booked the cheapest room at Sahara, doing zero research, so I wondered aloud if this was like a shared bathroom hostel type situation, but quickly realized that the shower and the toilet were hidden behind the two giant mirrors, which were slidable from side to side. Super weird layout. Once I figured that mystery out, I turned my attention to the rest of the room, which was clean and serviceable despite having a bit of a bland, dark, and dull industrial appearance overall. The bedroom decor was quite the contrast from the bathroom, or bathrooms plural, which were bright yellow with comic book style artwork. The decor strategy definitely felt like a tale of two different rooms. That said, I'm a history nerd and I love the Saharan themed headboard and closet, but I did determine the carpet to be ugly as hell. There was also a small work desk, a TV, and an empty mini fridge. Exhausted, I was thrilled to find the room to be comfortable and quiet throughout the night. So what's not to like? When I do hotel room reviews, I get down on my hands and knees looking for rogue hairs, dusty corners, scuffs, and stains. This was an exceptionally clean room. The only thing I found were a few baseboard scuffs, which are pretty common in Las Vegas, and didn't impact my stay. As mentioned, the room's layout is just weird. Now, I was traveling by myself, so shoving these mirrors back and forth wasn't a big deal. But I could see it being pretty cumbersome for couples, groups, or families, as the mirrors do block access to the sink and even the exit to the hotel room. I could even foresee a situation where a kid gets their finger smashed or pinched in one. And then lastly, Sahara's location is hardly centrally located. It's on its own island on the north end of the Strip, although Fontainebleau is a short 5-minute walk to the south and is definitely worth seeing. Let's shift focus to the broader resort experience at Sahara and start by alleviating some of the location concerns. The Las Vegas monorail offers a stop at the resort and runs south down the east end of the Las Vegas Strip all the way to MGM Grand with several stops in between. A one-way ticket costs just $6, although longer duration ticket packages are available that can save you money. Bottom line, don't let locations scare you away from staying here. Because of the monorail, you're able to get to the action quickly and for very little money. Being on a bit of an island, you'll be happy to know that Sahara offers a wide variety of dining options that ranges from Chickies and Pete's, known for their crab fries, which are crinkle-cut French fries seasoned with a secret blend of spices and served along a white cheese sauce, to Bazaar Meat, a popular steakhouse by Jose Andres that's earned an impressive 4.5 out of 5 stars on Google reviews. I'd give my own opinion on Bazaar Meat, but I'm too cheap to eat there. In the morning, caffeine from Starbucks can aid in your recovery from the night before, and there's even a grab-and-go spot to grab pastries, salad, and sandwiches. On the pool front, Sahara offers two very unique experiences, one of which being a calm, relaxing vibe, and the other being more of a party atmosphere. On this occasion, I chose to check out their Azilo Ultra Pool, the party option. This pool is often free for both hotel guests and non-guests alike to get in. There is sometimes a cover charge for major events. I really wanted to check this pool out because it's like a mini stadium swim, and they often hold watch parties for big sporting events like March Madness and the Super Bowl. I think me and my guy friends might be back here in March to watch some hoops. The casino floor is pretty small by Vegas standards, but feels like an upscale mid-strip resort with fresh modern decor touches like chandeliers and decorative lighting, dark wood, and even Sahara logos inlaid on the floor. It is a classy feeling joint, without being pretentious. Adding to the resort's aesthetic is the preservation of the video block thing that inebriated me once spent over an hour staring at when Sahara went through its awkward SLS phase. I also appreciated the abundance of Rat Pack era photos found all over the place, a nod to the resort's storied history. And the camel. I like the camel. One thing I didn't love about the casino experience is that there isn't a cheap drink to be had if you're not gambling, either in lounges or at their convenience store. And there's not a CVS or Walgreens nearby either, so if you didn't come prepared and you're not planning to do any gambling, you're probably going to be overpaying for cocktails. Sahara gets a bad rap for its location, but the monorail should quell a lot of those concerns. It's cheap and relatively efficient. In my opinion, Sahara is a budget-friendly resort that delivers rock-solid quality. I was happy with both my room and the broader resort experience. The casino floor vibe is right up my alley, and dining options are plentiful. Offering 2 distinct pool scenes, I think I'd opt to hang out at the calmer of the 2 next time, but I think I'm going to try to talk my buddies into hitting Azilo for a watch party this March. The Blanca King Room was certainly unique from a layout perspective, but it was clean, comfortable, and quiet. I'm going to be back at Sahara, but I think next time I'm going to give one of their Mara or Alexandria rooms a shot, which are a step above the baseline King Room I had this time around. We'll see you soon.